What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ty's Rides. Right now I want to talk to you guys about bike commuting. First of all, I want to let you know bike commuting is not something I started to save money on gas. I live pretty close to work. It's not a way for me to reduce my footprint, anything like that, or a way to save the world. I started commuting by bike really to get some extra rides in when I was short on time. What I found was commuting by bike was way more than just getting extra rides in. To me, it's a way to clear my head before work, to kind of get out in nature. The sun's coming up, the birds are chirping. I've been commuting by bike for about 2 years now, on and off. I don't commute every day. There are days when I do drive my truck, but any day that I can commute, I try to commute. With that being said, I have learned there are 5 tips that are really crucial to bike commuting success. The first and probably most important tip is safety. Guys, it's really important that you are seen by motorists. I have 2 really nice lights. I have a headlight and a tail light. Sometimes I even use 2 rear tail lights. Having a decent headlight and a decent tail light is a must. My headlight I use is a Cyberlight 800 lumen light. I picked this light up for roughly $100 online about 4 years ago, and it served me really well. I know that you can get a similar one on Amazon for around $50 or $60. For my tail light, I use the Bontrager Flare R light. This is actually a daytime running light. I use it on all my day rides and also my nighttime and early morning rides. The light works great, and I believe you can currently get this same light online for roughly $40. Guys, the second tip is preparation. Make sure you are prepared. The last thing I want to do when I wake up early for a commute is to be rushed. I typically pack all of my clothes the night before to make sure that everything's packed up and ready to go. I also make sure my lunch is in the fridge, and I simply just have to grab it and put it on my bike. I make sure my lights are fully charged and mounted and ready to go on the bike. I also bring a headlamp, my tools, and a spare tube in case I have a mechanical issue. For tools, I just bring tire levers and a multi-tool. I run tubeless on my commuting bike, but with the chance that I do get a flat, I always carry a spare tube. It is also a good idea to make sure you have air in your tires the night before heading out. The third tip is to figure out how you're going to carry all these things that you have for work. When I first started commuting, I used Ortlieb panniers. They fold at the top, are waterproof, and overall good quality. Over time, I found that they were really annoying to take on and off the bike, and I would constantly catch the bags on doors when going in and out. I did a little bit of research online and found a good deal on a 34-liter Osprey radial. I've been using this bike bag for a few years now and love it. It is a bike-specific bag made by Osprey. There is a small pocket in the front of the bag and 2 small pockets on each side. There are also 2 large compartments for carrying whatever it is you need and a sleeve for a laptop. The front of the bag is a small area made of mesh. I typically use this area for storing sweaty clothes because it allows airflow. There is also a spot in the main compartment to store an extra pair of shoes. If I ever get caught in the rain, the bag has a built-in rain fly as well. Maybe the coolest feature of this whole bag is the back panel. Osprey uses a trampoline system which provides airflow and essentially keeps the bag from getting drenched in your own sweat. Carrying my lunch, I have a small cooler strapped to a Toke Peak rack on the back of my bike. I picked this rack up at a bike sale for roughly $10 a few years back. The fourth tip is to have a dependable bike. You can pretty much commute on any bike, you just want one that is reliable. The last thing you want to do is become stranded on your way to work. I commute on my 2013 Kona Rove. It is a steel frame with a heavy-duty rear wheel to accommodate the extra weight I carry, with having a bag on my back and food on the rack. If you are just getting into commuting, and you're thinking about buying an expensive bike, I would hold off. Guys, just use a backpack, strap some lights on the bike and go. Just make sure the bike's somewhat dependable. The fifth and final tip is to enjoy the ride. Take some time to look around. There really is something special about getting outside and riding your bike early in the morning. Listen to nature. Take some time to look up at the stars and enjoy some incredible sunrises that otherwise you may not have taken the time to watch come up. Alright guys, thanks for checking out this video today. Those are my 5 bike commuting tips. Have a good one.